So hello everyone, it's Gel Beauty 87 here, and today we are going to compare two foundations to each other. So I'm going to start off with, oh god, we got a new table and you know, it lifts up, but then I ended up dropping stuff because it's like sitting so far off. You all are sitting like way back far here, so I have to sit like on the edge of my couch in order for you to like be able to somewhat see me. But anyway, I'm going to compare the Pat McGrath foundation to the Natasha Denona foundation. Now, I put this in a luxury products video that I thought wasn't worth trying, wasn't worth buying, but I want to give it one more chance. Now, I don't have the right color necessary because this is a warm neutral color and they have a warm yellow that I should have bought. But I think I bought that one off somebody who got the PR box off Poshmark, and they didn't have the color for my skin. So I'm going to start with the Natasha Denona. We're going to put Natasha Denona on this side. I'm going to put Pat McGrath on this side. So I'm going to start with the Natasha Denona and use the Beauty Blender for that one. And then I will put Pat McGrath on this side. I did already prime my face. I used the Natasha Silk Canvas. I'm trying to get back into using that again because I told you guys that I ordered the liquid one. And I want to compare the liquid one to the, obviously, the traditional silk canvas. So since I did that, now I have to, like, remember how much I like the silk canvas and all that. So that's why, I don't know what's going on with this. Look, y'all. I'm pressing it and nothing's coming out. Okay. Because I was like, I don't know what was going on with that. I was pressing and pressing for a good little bit. But I guess it got stopped up in there since I hadn't used it in so long. But I didn't like it that well. So anyway, I put another reason I put on the Vanish. Not so sorry. The silk canvas is because I feel like this is supposed to be pore vanishing, but I feel like it's not pore vanishing. So I tried to help it as much as I could by doing that. And as you can see, this one is a little lighter, but it's okay because if I remember correctly, it still worked out pretty well. So we're just going to start off on this side of the face. And like I said, if I remember correctly, I like the Beauty Blender with this than a brush. But I was thinking, just to be fair, I should just put both of them on with a brush and then do the Beauty Blender later. So let me take this brush. So I'm going to just go ahead and take this NYX brush, lightly pat it in. But I feel like this just didn't really give enough coverage for the way I like my makeup. And then since the tone wasn't that great because it's neutral, that was a whole nother issue. But I can usually make neutral foundations work, but just the fact that this was just so, you know, lackluster and you had to use a whole bunch of it, like any type of real coverage, is what I wasn't feeling about it. But lately I've been retrying foundation, and I don't know if it's because I changed the method, the way I put on foundation, or the stuff I put on beforehand. I've been liking a lot of foundations that I didn't like. Like I actually had on sheer glow yesterday, and the 2 videos I shot, and I actually liked it. And I don't like sheer glow, so that was interesting. I was like, So I'm lightly buffing it in, and I mean it looks okay, but I still feel like it doesn't make my pores vanish like they're claiming. And I feel like I still need some more, like on my cheek area, because I feel like it didn't agree with what I needed. I'm a full coverage type girl. The fact that this is like doing bare minimum isn't cutting it. I feel like the Pat McGrath one is more full coverage, if you will. So I'm gonna take like maybe perfect, because it didn't even put out a full squirt. So this little extra dot it gave me, I'm going to go ahead and use that right in this area mainly. I might put a little more up here. I feel like this, like I said, this looks a little too light. But this is the color I wore in the summertime, and you know, I was fine in the wintertime here in Chicago, so I feel like it should definitely work now if it works in summertime in Chicago. Or maybe it's just too old now. I don't know, but I only bought it like a year ago, and foundations usually last for like, you know, 12 months, so I feel like it should still be okay. I just feel like I'm a little crazy because I gotta go to the movies at 4 o'clock with one of my friends, and like I'm going to have like 2 different foundations on, powders and all. So I'm hoping I can make this work, because I actually do have to go out in public today, and you know I don't want to be out here looking crazy. So anyway, this is what the face is looking like. This is the Natasha Denona foundation. On camera it looks nice and blurred, but in real life I feel like I can still see my pores, and I feel like I look a little lighter than I should. But anyway, we're gonna go to the Pat McGrath side now and take the color medium deep 26. Put that on the back of my hand. Now, that gives you a generous pump, but then again, I have been using this one way more than I've used Natasha Denona one, so that might be why. And I'm taking my middle finger since I used my index finger to the other. So I'm going to go ahead and right here, and go ahead and put gonna take this foundation. I'm gonna pat. I'm gonna go ahead and blend the rest of the foundation. And I'm using this e.l.f. Blurring foundation brush because it looks really similar to the Pat McGrath one. I don't want to necessarily buy the Pat McGrath one, so I was like, I'll just use this one. Now this foundation is more skin-like, as opposed to, you know. So it's actually turning out better than I expected to. Like I said, the Natasha Denona side still looks a little bit lighter. And I put the Pat McGrath one on the side that I felt like, you know, had the most problems because I knew it had better coverage than the Natasha one from what I remember. And I was right, so. It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. Yeah, like, I don't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. Okay, you might be able to pull this off, you know. And with the Natasha one, I mean, and with the Pat McGrath one, I don't feel like I need 2 pumps. So that one huge pump, I feel like, is enough. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and put some concealers on. Now, I actually hate this concealer along with the foundation. When you see the luxury brand video, you see what I was talking about. I was talking about how I don't like any complexion things by Natasha Denona when it comes to like foundations and concealers, because everything I've tried I absolutely hate. But you know, I'm taking the Pat McGrath one and putting it on this side because this is the Pat McGrath side. I got 2 powders I want to compare to each other, so I'm gonna do that separately. I don't think I'm gonna highlight the, yeah, I'm not gonna highlight underneath the nose today. I bring down the nose like I normally would because I got 2 different concealers on. I don't want to have to, you know, try to figure that out. So I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna put this one on the side. Then we're gonna put the Natasha Denona one on. The only thing that sucks about this is I feel like it doesn't give me any coverage underneath the eyes, and it like dries really quick. So it's like I'm gonna have to try to blend this one out quick as hell before I go into the other one. That's weird because the colors on these look exactly the same, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Pat's formula is just better than Natasha's. And if you notice, I'm putting way more on Natasha's side than I am on Pat's, and you'll see why in a second, because like it just blends away to nothing. So I feel like I need to put more on, because once you blend, it blends out to nothing. And like I said, again, in my luxury video, it wasn't just me that said that. Kathleen Light says the same thing. She said when you blend it away, it just blends away to nothing. I'm like, okay, so it wasn't just me, because I thought it was just me for a minute. I was like, wait, okay, so I'm gonna take this side to blend out the Natasha Denona, and then I'm going to take this other side to blend out the Pat McGrath. This only has the Makeup Forever concealer on it from what I had to conceal the dark spots on my face, but we're gonna go on Natasha's side first so you can see what I'm talking about. Blend away to nothing. Y'all can really tell anything was there when it comes to the under eye. Like on the face, I feel like it's not as bad because it's just like a little highlight, and that's how it's supposed to be, but you know. When it comes to the under eye, you'll see like it blends to literally nothing. And it's like, what the hell? You see what I'm saying? Like, you still see all that darkness right there, even though I just put concealer on. I mean, I see a little bit of light, so it's a little better than what I remember, but it's still not covering like any of the darkness here. So it's like, what is your purpose? I don't understand, but yes, I'm going to go in with this side now and blend that out. And go underneath the under eye and hook all that up. But so far, which side of the face do you all like it? I feel like the Pat McGrath side just looks more, you know, like skin-like and natural. And I feel like this one looks more, you know, not that it doesn't look natural. It's just like I'm really not feeling the under eye on this side. Like, look how glowy and covered this under eye is compared to this one. Like, you can clearly see a difference. But in all fairness, like, this one is matte and this one is, I feel like, more of a cream. So maybe that's why. But it's just, I don't know. I just always never liked this concealer from the first time I tried it. But I'm trying to be optimistic and give it another chance by, like, you know, comparing it to Pat McGrath before I just, like, get rid of it. And the foundation is actually surprising me more than it normally does. So I might actually hold on to it and just give the concealer to my cousins or something. Because it's like, well, not give it to my cousins, like, give it to a friend or something. I told you the story about how they, you know, piss me off. So I'm not sending them anything else. But, you know, I might give it to a friend or something, or I might just hold on to it and use it to highlight my face. Because, I mean, like, it doesn't matter if it's highlighting my face if it doesn't give coverage, because, you know, I don't need coverage to highlight my face. So, switch it. So there we go. Okay. So, crap, y'all. This new table is like throwing me off, so I keep dropping stuff everywhere now. Yeah, so we did the Natasha side with this side, the cleaner side. So I'm just going with that again. I do the Natasha side. And look up and try to help the clear as much as possible. I mean, I'm trying to help it hard too, because it just is one of my least favorite concealer. So. Okay, but yeah, so see, I still feel like I see the darkness all up in here. I mean, it's not as obvious on camera, but in real life, I can see it. But if it's the Pat McGrath side, when I blend it out again, I'm already knowing I'm not going to see it anymore. But mind you, I pressed both sides of the face the same way. Did an extra concealer on these eyes before I started, and because I knew Natasha was going to need help, and it still is not doing what I wanted to do. So you can see this one just looks more bright and glowing. This one kind of looks just sad and plain, but anyway, let's put some powder on the rest of the face. Actually, no, we're going to do the cream contour first. And then I'll probably end it here because I have another video where I have to do a battle of the powder. So I can't very well be putting powder on in this video. So I'm going to blend on my cream contour. Y'all going to see how this looks. And then we're going to do a battle of these two powders that I've been talking about. So go ahead and blend that up. Go ahead and pat that out. And this is just the Bite Beauty Stick in Cocoa. As y'all know, I like to use this a lot. So I'm trying to use only Natasha, Denona, and Pat McGrath products for the most part. But I don't have any other cream contour. This is literally only cream contour I have. So I was like, let me go ahead and just have to use that. But anyway, so this is what both sides of the face is looking like. We will set the under eyes in the battle of the video. That's literally the next video coming up. And I'll pat the rest of my face in. But anyway, so I'll leave in the description box below how this stuff wore throughout the day. And which one I recommend as far as the battle goes. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are dimes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.